What's up, guys? Look what we have here today. Nice little 5.7% Green Day, up $2.16. I bet everybody's feeling pretty good today. Down 17 cents in the after hours. Screw them. They can try to knock it down all they want. We got some cool things to talk about tonight. How you guys feeling? We doing all right? Yo, yo, yo. Can you guys hear me? We good? 2 nights in a row. I know, man. It's crazy. Tomorrow I won't, and then next week I'm screwed because I have 3 exams, but, it happens. Let's see. 2 nights in a row. What's up? How we doing? What's up, Pam? What's up, Gio? Turtle in here? There we go. What's up, Turtle? Joshua, how you doing, man? Maddie B's TV. All right, everybody. Let's do a quick Ortex update as everybody's kind of filtering in. All right. So for short interest right now, it's just 17.81% as the estimate. But with what happened this week on Ortex, it's like take it with an extra big grain of salt because we saw how wrong that they were last time in terms of like what they were projecting in terms of what the exchange actually was reporting. But again, this is just what's reported, and it's not going to show us all of like the synthetics, the other ways that they can enter these short positions, like those like the discrepancy in the put call parity. Like there's all sorts of different ways that they can, one, hide their short interest and then actually enter into like short positions that aren't going to show up on something like Ortex. And it's only 85% of the total data. So again, just baseline bare minimum of what it could potentially be at the current time. Utilization 86.94. It's just kind of chilling out in those ranges. With where this is kind of where like the short interest and utilization still really don't make a whole lot of sense. Like the utilization should be a decent amount higher. Especially when the exchange was reporting 19%. Like, let's look. When was the last time that we got close to there? Like a close number. This one, 20. What was this? May 28th. May 28th was like, what was it, 102 million shares? That's like a percent off. What is this? Where's the, oh, there's 2 yellows? Oh, no, okay. So, where is it? May 24th, utilization 99.44. So somehow the amount of shares that they're willing to lend is a lot higher now. So somewhere along the way, they got their hands on more shares. How they do that, we don't know. That's why if you don't want your shares to be used against you, you should consider turning off share lending, even though you're going to earn a tiny, tiny little bit of interest on that. They're just going to loan your shares out, sell them into the open market, and use them against you. Oh, what's up, Vegas? What's up, Hayden? Another great day to be an ape, 100%. How do shorts cover if retail owns 80% of the stock and we don't sell? Then how could they buy back the shares to short Maddie B's TV? That's why everybody likes to say that the theoretical max price is like limitless because it's just a supply and demand dynamic. Like if we decide that there's going to be less supply of shares that we like as like retail holders want to sell as like a whole, then they're going to have so many less shares that are going to be basically bid on, and it's going to keep driving the price up and up and up and up. But as we go up, there's going to be more people willing to sell. So the supply is going to start to increase, but by then the price is already going to start to skyrocket. So that's why a lot of like when you think about like the MOAS or these infinity squeezes, that's where it comes from. Let's see. What's the source for what? I hear SEC is blocking dark pools and payment for order flow. I don't know about that. How is Rule 713 different from a trading halt? I don't know what you're talking about there. I don't really know what that's all about. Let's see. Also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. YouTube's been playing around with everything recently. It just helps us out, get some more people in here, spread the word about AMC. So it also cost you nothing to do it. uh, Glad to see you're getting in that schoolwork. I'm not at all. I can't watch videos right now. If there's like a link to something or a filing, you gotta send it to me. But like I can't like we're just gonna sit here and watch someone's like we can't do that. If you guys want to go watch that video, you can go watch it there. But like if we have people in here and then I pull it up, then everybody's also watching it. It's like, well, then they're only getting one view instead of however many people are in here. Already smashed it. Thank you, sir. SEC proposed a new rule 713 gives Gary Gensler a lot of power. Let's look. Let's see. 20 hours ago. Okay, let's go through this. The people were bringing something up like this yesterday where people were like, oh, they can do a trading halt. It's like, well, the one that people were saying, it was like NYSE 60 wasn't the one. That talked about fees. So I never found it. So maybe this is it. Let me see. Soon after quorum. That's weird. Ooh, this is weird. Okay, this is weird right here. Okay. The exchange proposes to amend its rule to add Rule 7.13 trading suspensions. And this rule would permit the chair of the board of the exchange or the CEO or the officer designee of the chair or the CEO to suspend trading in any and all securities trading on the exchange whenever, in his or her opinion, I don't like that, such suspension would be in the public interest. No such suspension would continue longer than a period of 2 days or as soon thereafter as a quorum of directors can be assembled unless the board approves the continuation of such suspension. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's weird. Like, this is just a weird, let me see. They don't provide a reason for, let me see. We can go through this. There's no reason. It's just like, in their opinion, they can just do it. It's like, that's weird. Affiliate exchanges. The exchange believes that the proposed rule change is consistent with Section 6B of the Act in general and with Section 6B5, in particular because it is designed to prevent fraudulent and manipulative acts and practices, to promote just and equitable principles of trade, to foster cooperation and coordination with persons engaged in facilitating transactions in securities, to remove impediments and to remove impediments to and perfect, sorry, I can't read sometimes, the mechanism of a free and open market and a national market system, and in general, to protect investors and the public interest. That's a weird one. Can you explain how we came down from almost 21% short interest to just over 17 without a significant price increase? Yes. So that was the estimate that Ortex had based off the data that they were receiving. So they were estimating what the short interest was at that current time. But then they got the real numbers from the exchange 2 weeks later, and those numbers came in a lot lower. So there was really only about a 1% decrease in the short interest versus what is it, 3 or 4% decrease. Yeah, that's it. It's just how Ortex gets his data and gives it to us. There wasn't like a significant amount of shorts covering their position. Do you think this can literally squeeze at any moment? I think so. I think we would have to get into and through the $50 range in order to put a lot of pressure on these shorts. The reason for that is when you take a look at the year-to-date chart, we trapped a lot of shorts. Some of them covered, definitely margin calls. Some people got liquidated. We had gamma squeeze FOMO. That's why we had such an aggressive price movement. This wasn't like the MOAS or like this big short squeeze, but there were some shorts covering. There was some gamma and a lot of FOMO. We bounced around and then consolidated in this $50 range for about 2 weeks. That's a decent amount of time for a lot of shorts to start adding to their position. Then it broke down. We tried to come back up, knocked back down. Tried to come back up, broke into this $50 range right here. We got through 52. Then we had all the craziness with Evergrande, debt ceiling, government shutdown, all of that knocked us back down. So what I'm seeing is that most likely the shorts were really getting in this range. The new ones that would help start the next big price movement to the upside. So if we can push through those ranges or get close, it puts a lot of pressure on them. Right now, they're like, yeah, we shorted it in the 50s and it's at 40. It's like, what do we care? But then there's the other ones that are still in from those lower levels and they have all of that basically crap on their balance sheet or they've hidden it offshore somehow. Hopefully we get that $44 gap fill tomorrow. That would be awesome. I feel like that rule can kill us or make us either halt for 2 days for hedge funds and market makers to cover. No. If trading halts, they can't do anything. There's no trading. Trading halt, no transactions. So it's a pause button. Let's see. Do you think this is a bull trap? We can go over that a little bit. Let's see. Okay, bull trap. So we went over this in the video today, but we are seeing, like today, we saw a little bit of a gamma squeeze because we had basically like really, really small amount of contracts in the money for this week, but then it jumped by a solid amount up to 75,000 contracts. Now, that's not like crazy to cause like a giant gamma squeeze, but usually what we see is the price starts to move like a week or a week and a half before, and then they slowly start hedging these contracts so they have enough time to like basically become directionally neutral and hedge. This time, no. We saw the big price movement on a Thursday. Now there's only 1 day left. So they're either they either started hedging today or they're going to have to hedge tomorrow just in case. But the other thing is that, remember when we were talking about during the beginning of the week, we were like, well, the max pain was at 39 and we were trading, what was it, 36 in the $36 range. It was like, that would actually help us out a little bit this week because the most amount of contracts expiring worthless on the put and call side would happen at 39. Now it's 38. And there's been a trend over the last couple of weeks and months, really, on AMC, where it kind of like the stock will run during the middle of the week, and then it'll start to come back down towards the end and move not directly on the max pain, but pretty close to it. So that's also a possibility as well that we see, like they're gonna try to pin it down lower, so they're not on the hook for a lot of those options. But at the same time, there's not that many of them. Like there are, like a lot of them ran in the money. They're going to be on the hook for them if they weren't expecting this. But compared to other weeks, we've seen like 150,000 contracts, 200,000 contracts. And in June, we saw I think it was 400,000 contracts in the money at one time. Maybe it was 240,000. I think that's what it was. 240,000 in the money. Can I answer Sweaty's question? Where is that? What's your opinion on the January 145 calls? If you're willing to take the risk, go for it. If you're not willing to take the risk, then that's the thing with options. Like, again, we can't, like, nobody can tell you what to do with your money. Like, don't listen to me. Like, you gotta think of it for yourself. That would basically be like, it would be like me predicting the squeeze or the next massive price run up. And nobody knows when it's going to happen. Like, if you think that there's a high probability that we get to those price levels or over, past the break even. So the break even is just going to be the strike price plus the price you paid. Then go for it. And then you have to be willing to have that whole position go to zero. Will I say the opening to my update videos? No, I will not, Anthony. I used to do it for fun when I first started streaming in the summer, but I don't understand the definition of a trading halt. Oh, I understand the definition of a trading halt, but don't trust how the hedge fund managers operate in the dark. I mean, they would just see like buy and sell orders. They're not getting filled though. I think they stopped hedging for a lot of the calls because they feel like they won't get exercised. They don't hedge all of it. They've never hedged all of it. Like 75,000 contracts would mean 7.5 million shares. They're not buying that many. They're probably buying 55%, 60% because they're trying to maintain that, like they're trying to be directionally neutral. And in order to do that, it's called delta hedging. So you look at all of these deltas, none of them are going to be one. And there's barely, or okay, they're one way down here, but they should not be one. Um, so when we're looking at this, it's like, okay, so there's a bunch of contracts right here, 30,000, that would be 3 million shares, but they would only have to hedge 52% of them. But then they do it for this one, 64% of these, 75% of these, 77% of these. And it changes, but it's just an algorithm just trying to maintain that directionally neutral spot where they could price goes up or down, it doesn't really matter for them. Uh, oh boy. Oh boy, Geo. That's aggressive. Woo. Wouldn't they just short it at 50 and cover at 38? I mean, Iceberg did it. But who no. Everybody wants to see these big institutions fall. One, we don't really know who they are. I remember everybody was like really excited, like Bank of America shorting AMC. They actually have a net long position. What everybody was looking at on that chart was literally just the dollar amount of the put position that they had. That's not shorting. That could literally just be them hedging their position. Then it's not showing their call position either or the shares that they own. So it was cherry picking the data where people like to equate buying puts with shorting, and it's just not. And when you think about what like puts actually do, it's just insurance on a long position because it gives you the right to sell at a certain price. You're buying insurance against your position on the off chance that it goes down, so you're basically capping your loss. They can't transfer AMC shares. I've heard a lot about that. I've also heard, yeah, so the whole thing about there's no shares, like they never bought them, very possible. But there was an explanation for this. I think it had to do with a margin account where they had to do something else, or there was a form not filled out right, or something else that triggered that. It is entirely possible that the brokers actually never went out and bought the shares, which they were supposed to, and then they gave you the IOU, um, which also goes into like the rehypothecation aspect of what's been going on. Um, but yeah, I'd have to take a deeper look into that because I don't want to just be like from one screenshot, be like, they don't have the shares. It's like, well, hold on, now we got to take a look at it and figure out if that's actually what's going on. Um, oh, what's up, Fuzzy? Vix, have you considered getting a job from the hedgies when you're done with school and becoming a professional whistleblower? That would be funny. Let's see. You think crypto is being pumped by hedge funds so they were cash in when margin called? It's possible, but that's a big market to pump. Unless they're pumping like BS coins and then also figuring out a way to dump without crashing the price. Like it, I don't know about that one. It could be. I know M. Kriegs has seen the correlation between like the cryptos starting to slide and then AMC starting to go, but AMC was up today, and I believe the crypto market was doing great. Let's see. The people were fighting. I've been swapping shares to show that they have shares, like a game of hot potato. Yeah, or there a lot of institutions. I remember in like some of the naked short selling documentaries and like some interviews, that they somehow just marked shorts as long on their balance sheet, which honestly that just seems like accounting fraud. Like you can't do that. Yeah. Also, if you guys don't mind, for everybody that's filtering in here, make sure you guys drop a like on the stream. It just helps me out. So they're tapering starting from Monday? What? No. Hold on. They're not starting to taper Monday. I think it should be November. Firmed up tapering plan. Yeah, mid-November. Yeah. It could begin mid-November or mid-December. I don't even know if they're gonna do it because we need those signs of economic growth, which we're not seeing. Did I get to the post box today? Fuzzy, I did not. This is like my really busy day. I have my 2-hour lab and then I have 2 classes in the afternoon. So I had 0 time today. But I'll go tomorrow because I have a free day tomorrow. Or I'm gonna make myself have a free day tomorrow. Let's see. Can you tell us if 100 shares are bought and lent out to 5 different parties, how many shares need to repurchase total? I mean, depending on how you're phrasing the question, it's either 100 or 500. You've seen CEI trade on hood during halts? Now, if it gets halted, there's no trading taking place. Ooh, Fuzzy's loaded up on calls. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fuzzy and his 40,000% gains. Fuzzy, I'm gonna try to beat you, honestly. I think I'm gonna try to beat you on your 40,000% gain. I think that's gonna be my life goal for like the next year. Beat Fuzzy's. How much AMC do you own? I own enough. But wouldn't a 2-day halt let the exchanges actually count the shares? It could. That's the thing. Like, this is a weird one. How is this week any different than any other? Run the price up, pin us at max pain. They could, but they easily could. That's the thing. Like, but also what you have to think about is the overall market had like its biggest green day in a while. So that helped. Like it is different. Like, and there's going to be no 2 trading days that are the same. How many shares do I have? I have enough. Why does everybody care how many AMC shares I own? Oh, what's up, Keith? Yeah, okay, so the halt thing, we went over it. It's a proposed rule change. It hasn't been implemented yet. It's this one right here. Um, let's see. The exchange believes that the proposed rule change will not impose any burden on competition that is not necessary or appropriate in the furtherance of the purposes of the act. Yeah, it hasn't been approved yet. This is just another proposed rule change. Oh, immediate. Hold on. Notice of filing and immediate effectiveness of proposed rule change to amend the rules. Okay, so it is effective now on October 13th. Interesting. But yeah, this is basically what it says. The exchange proposes to amend its rules to add this new rule, and it would permit the chair of the board of the exchange or the CEO or the officer designee of the chair or the CEO to suspend trading in any and all securities trading on the exchange whenever, in his or her opinion, such suspension would be in the public interest. No suspension would continue longer than a period of 2 days. But then they also say, like, unless the board approves a longer suspension. It's just, it looks like a long trading halt, but it's weird. Remember when everyone said AA selling shares to Mudrick was bad and then boom boom candles on? Yeah, I do remember that. And I actually ended up getting out of my CI while it was dropping and halted. If it's dropping, it's not halted. If the price is moving, it hasn't been halted. It's still trading. Yeah, it's very vague. Did I see the article in Investor Place about GME saying the shorts are giving in? No, but I kind of want to see that. Let's see. I don't see that anywhere right now. You have screenshots of Hood allowing trading during a halt. That's just weird. That's just it doesn't make any sense. Halted everywhere but Robinhood. That's just weird. Like, okay, we're gonna have to look into that more because if it's halted, there's no trading. You might be able to put in like an order, but it doesn't mean it's gonna get filled. I don't know. That's weird. It says immediate effectiveness, so it looks like it's in effect now. That's what it's looking like. 230 shares per ape would give us twice the float. Yeah. Yeah, it would. Let's see. Wasn't taking wasn't taking away the buy button something they never did or could do? I mean, yeah, until dude, it got filled. Dude, it just you got to think about I haven't seen it. So like when the stock halts, no trading, and then you're saying, "Oh, I traded during a halt." It's like, hold on, that doesn't make any sense. 713 is momentum killer. Nah, I don't know about that. Did you see that the SEC has concluded Citadel has manipulated Charles? Where's that coming from? Charles. Can't be making those crazy statements there without anything to back it up. Thoughts on Baba? I don't like it because I just don't like okay, the thing is that it's probably gonna do fine. I just don't like the regulations that could come in, the stuff that China could do. It's like, not for me. It was written. Yeah, Dean, where though? Like, where is that? I'll check my Twitter DM. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, you can trade it, but it's not gonna fill anything. You can just because the trade button is there doesn't mean some stock exchanges, not Robinhood, have temporarily halted trading of CEI. Oh, that's weird. Okay, that is very. Ortex is not compromised, guys. Breaking news: you guys are all over the place tonight. Yeah, Dean. Okay, I'm very confused. Somebody's saying that there's something about the SEC concluding that Citadel manipulated AMC, which highly doubt at the current time. And then somebody's also saying it was written by somebody, but it could also just be a BS blog post. How about AMC today? There we go. Probably gonna gain 28%. That would be nice. Let's see. Yeah, you guys are all over the place. What is this? What is going on here? Oh, whoa. Breaking news. You're joking. Can't wait for earnings. Oh, earnings is going to be so fun. I am so excited because here's the thing. AMC's earnings is not going to be like any other companies, if that makes sense. When we think about like what AMC could do in terms of like its financial performance, they're probably going to do a lot better than they did Q2. Then there's going to be people being like, "Oh, but like compared to 20 whatever." We'll look at the numbers when they come out. I'm expecting them to be very, very good. But we also have Adam Aaron. What's he gonna pull out? Like, what's he gonna pull? What trick is he gonna pull out of his hat? What does he have up his sleeve that he's gonna excite the retail investor base with? Because that's what he's doing. You guys get that, right? He's very smart. He knows that he wants to have a connection with his investors, but he's very smart in the way that he does it, because without us in like us figuring out and doing all of this research about what's been going on in the market and how has been affecting AMC, he wouldn't have been able to raise all of that money and make the company much stronger, be able to pay off the debt, some of their debt. And he's very smart and methodical in what he's doing. Thank you, Martin. I have a lot of stuff going on. It's bad. It's fine though. Any thoughts on Plug? I don't like Plug very much. Also, 1 second. I'm literally gonna run. This is gonna be like literally 3 seconds and turn on my air conditioner because it's hot. Oh, I almost tripped and fell on the way back too. What are your thoughts on Computershare? I think that there are positives and negatives to it. It could easily be a way to decrease the dark pool trading. See, I don't know about the dark pool trading, because if you're just transferring something that you already own, it's like, well, you're not making trades, so they wouldn't be going into the dark pool. But that's kind of besides the point. It does help. They don't loan the shares. You get direct ownership. It takes it out of the DTCC, so it kind of avoids this whole IOU situation. And it also could potentially be forcing the brokers, if they haven't already, to buy the shares in order for you to actually declare your ownership. It's also a way for that potential disclosure of ownership catalyst that I like for AMC, very similar to Volkswagen. But couple things. This is the other side. From what I've seen so far, it is slightly more difficult to sell your position if you are on Computershare. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that they have the market order feature and it could be instant if you can get your order in at the current time, but we don't know. This is the thing. We don't know what would happen in a squeeze scenario, and it's a market order. It's not I have not seen, I could be wrong, I have not seen a limit order that they offer. I just see market orders. And in the time of a squeeze, it could be a little bit more risky to be market ordering. Let's see. How is the price not higher if there are no more shares? Well, we don't know. The thing is that there's trading of shares. Like, not everybody is like, if there were no more, see, that's the weird thing. It's like there easily could be like a scarcity aspect of these shares, and they're finding a way to just like cycle them around and keep throwing that into the stock in terms of shorts to take the other side of these trades. Or when the orders are getting sent to the market makers and they can't and they're trying to like actually fill the trade, they're just naked shorting because they have to provide liquidity to the market, and they're legally allowed to do that. Hello, STV. Thanks for the stream. Dropping a like now. Collective Risk. Thank you, man. Listen up. There isn't any shares left. Yes, you are right. But if all apes register just 5%, that's a reasonable risk to expose the corrupt fraud. I agree. That's why I said I'm completely neutral on it when I talked about it in the video. It's like, if we are correct in assuming that there are many, many, many counterfeit shares out there, like X times the float, then it wouldn't take very much in terms of a percentage of everybody's position to get on there, to get registered. And then it's like evidence that, okay, float plus short interest is on there, but there's still people off. Like, even if there's like 100 shares that are off, that are that shouldn't be there, that's still a sign that something has gone wrong. Thoughts on transferring shares from Webull to public? If you're just going to hold, in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. If you're looking to buy more, then it could be good, a good thing to either transfer or to just open up a new account and buy more. Let's see. Do I think we're close to the squeeze? I don't know. I mean, we didn't really think it was going to take this long. We saw the June run up, and now we're kind of still here. It's like, okay, well, we could be in this for a while. I'm fine with being in this for a while. Doesn't cost me anything to hold. Like, it's like, all right, if it's going to happen a year from now, okay, cool. But nobody knows when it's going to happen. When was Computershare offers limit sales for interesting. TMI's avocado, very interesting on the limit orders. TMI's box will cost you $75 to transfer out of Webull. Depending on where you're transferring to, you can ask the brokers to like pay that fee for you or waive it. Like the place you're going to, you can be like, hey, they're making me pay this amount of money, but I want to come to you guys, but can you like waive the fee? And they'll just be like, yeah, because guess what? They're probably going to make more than $75 off of you. I think the investigation into Citadel and the whole Computershare thing, things are heating up. And they're definitely heating up. Like every single week, every single day that goes by, every single month, something new gets uncovered. People are researching more stuff, and we're taking steps in the right direction. Like, think about where we were back in February with what we knew, and think about what we know now about like how the market works, how dark pools are operated, how like naked shorting like actually works, and how these market makers have the legal ability to take the other side of these trades, and how many proposed rule changes have been proposed and implemented basically due to the ape community just being so outspoken saying things need to change. Let's see. Oh God, Michael Burry's tweeting again. Oh boy. Oh God. Yeah. Let's see. Tony Denaro on his YouTube stream said some nice things about you. One of the good guys streaming on AMC is covering much of that. Awesome. Shout out to Tony. Thank you, man. Let's see. Use E-Trade. Does anyone here use E-Trade? Yeah, build. Yeah, okay. The other thing is, when we're thinking about where we're at right now and where we've been, and people say it's gonna glitch. Oh, it didn't glitch this time. That's nice. Let's just pull up this chart again. When we came up, went back down, made a higher low. Where was this? $5. Went from $1 range way up into the 20s, came back down to the $5 range, climbed up, bounced around, did its thing, was kind of messing around. Retail was really figuring out what was going on. A lot of people were saying, one, AMC distraction, GameStop, AMC short squeeze stuff is over. Oh, cool. And now June happens. June was absolutely nuts. So then we come down, consolidate, break down lower, and we're kind of doing something similar here. Now, there's also people like Charlie Asperino who's like, Mo, this hasn't happened yet. It's like, thanks, Captain Obvious. Obviously, it has not happened yet when we're seeing high short interest and we're at 40. Come on. And then so now what we've done is we've come down to these lower levels. Now you can compare those lower levels to like the sub 30 to like, where was it? The fives that we were seeing down in here. Then we come up once, come back down, we test it again, we come back down, then we rip. So if there's like a cycle or like a trend that happens with these big run-ups, then we'd have like a couple of more bounces to go. Like we'd have to run up. I mean, this it's not really a cup and handle, but if we can crack 55, I think with a lot of momentum and really start pushing towards 60 again, I think that's going to be a real nice catalyst for the next run up, because we're going to need gamma. We're going to need a lot of options in the money. If we see AMC go from 40 to 60, there's going to be a lot more people hopping in. And then we're also going to have some of these smaller shorts start to cover. Remember how we talked about the pyramid when I was streaming more? There's like the pyramid of shorts. It's like in the pyramid, if you think about like, it would just be like concentration of like institutions. So like there's going to be way more institutions with smaller short positions. And at the top, there's going to be way less institutions with like really crazy short positions. The ones at the bottom tier, some of them covered some of their position when we ran up. But the next level, not really. Next level, even less as we go up, because those big institutions can like, they have enough money if they want to keep this position to just keep throwing money at it. So it's the lower people on the totem pole that are going to really start to get this thing going, which 55 to 60, I think, is where we see them really start to sweat because of what we talked about earlier, that, okay, well, we were trading, bouncing around in this range for a while, and then we really broke down. So that's where a lot of the shorts most likely were getting into their positions. So if we can break through there with some momentum, it's like, all right, now they're bleeding. Uh-oh, hold on. What happened to Keenan? No. They do this thing again? I see Keenan's channel. Yeah, I think he's good. Let's see. Would you agree that we should plan to get our shares located with a preferred? Yeah, you can do whatever you want, Rugged. What do you think about BBIG? It could be solid. You gotta be very careful though. Jermaine, thank you so much for the super. Shout out to all you guys who send those in. You guys don't have to do that, but it means a whole lot. Without you guys, we wouldn't be able to continue doing what we're doing. So thank you guys so much. Jermaine says, just DM'd you some pics. From Monday's 38.66 run up. Looks like delayed orders from OTC. Interesting. Let me take a look. We never hit any of these. Okay, open, close. Oh, that's weird. That is very interesting. Thanks so much for the super, Jermaine. That's really cool. Vix, you have no background music? Let me see if I can do it. Hold on, let me see if I can do it. Graphics, captions, overlay, video clips. What's that? Oh, no. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. I just don't know how to do it. What's up, STV? Glad you're live. James, thank you, man. Glad to be here. Let's see. Oh, Jazz Cabbage, thank you for the super. Really appreciate it, man. A super chat for a super guy. Thank you. Mandy says 45 minutes into the stream and I still can't tell if you're actually pissed off or not. Mandy, at this point, in like where I'm at right now, I'm kind of always at just like this low level of just pissed off. But it's fine. It's all right. It's going to be fine. No, Mandy, I'm not going to smile. Don't tell me what to do. Mandy, big tinfoil hat here. If I know who you are, I have no idea who Mandy is. Let's see. Mandy, I'm addicted to AMC. Me too, bro. SB, I could DM you some. Let's see. However, do we need to get to 45 on Friday to have another baby gamma squeeze? Yeah, we can take a look at that. Trap TV, thank you so much for the super. Hope you're doing good in school. Keep them grades up. Yeah, guys, not gonna lie, I don't really care about school right now. Zero. Like, oh, I do have 3 exams next week, and they're all like classes that I should do well in. So I do have to do well in those. I took an exam yesterday, and I had to know like a lot of stuff. And I just kind of YOLO'd it. Still did fine. So I think that's what we're gonna keep doing. But Eric, let's take a look. Trap, thank you so much for that, Superman. I really appreciate it. I get it. You usually hide it better. You know what, Mandy? Sometimes you just go through stuff. All right, 45. There's an additional 30,000 contracts at. No, there's got to be more than that. Well, because this is 20, 30, 40. Is this the right date? Yeah. 48, 58. It's like 60,000 contracts if we get to 45. That's a decent amount, and they're going to get hedged on the way there. So if we can crack that, then yes. But we're going to need to see some additional buying volume and some more hedging from what happened today. Like, we're going to need to see something. Like, the market tomorrow would have to continue on the uptrend in like a really solid way. Like, it would really have to get going. College sucks. Yeah, it does. It's so stupid. My cap is down there for my liquid IV now. I'm having a disaster. Oh my God. I had the worst morning ever too. Oh, I thought my computer broke. But option chain, we would really have to see like almost the stars aligned, because we always see some stupid stuff happen on Friday. Like sometimes we do see green Fridays. And if we do see another big rally tomorrow, then that's going to be really solid for us going into next week. And I mentioned this very briefly in the video today, that AMC is in a interesting position right now, because in Q3 was when they really started to crank up the box office, or the pandemic box office records. Then they September is Q3, right? Hold on. Is September Q3? Yeah, it's got to be. September's got it. Okay, sorry. I had an aneurysm. So we had the Labor Day record all time in Q3. We had a lot of other records in Q3 too. Now, if a lot of investors start to speculate that when AMC's earnings is coming up that they're going to beat, they're going to start piling in. And we're going to have a little bit of an earnings run up. This is how I used to trade all the time. 2 weeks before, 2 or 3 weeks before, 2 or 3 weeks after. Buy the contracts 2 or 3 weeks before, set the expiration to 2 to 3 weeks after. Buy some deep, like this is how it was just very risky. I wouldn't put in a lot of money. I'd buy some deep out of the money contracts. The price would start to run up into earnings. The IV would come up, sell your contracts right before, make some money. Lululemon was the best one. I see that happening with AMC just because of what they've done over the last quarter. And depending on what Adam Aaron starts to like say about like, if he does another like say technologies type of thing, like not actually like another like asking investors type of thing, he might do it some way. But if we see something else like that where everybody's like, oh, this is really cool, and we all get excited about it and it's something to talk about, that's going to be another thing that people are going to get excited about. Don't you wish you had something to hold the liquid IV? I do, Fuzzy. I need to go. SCV has a potty mouth? I do. Mandy, Mandy, when did you turn 21? This is gonna be Mandy. Mandy, what's your birthday? This is the mystery of Q4. Who is Mandy? Mandy, when is your birthday? The short, and you have to be honest. Mandy's not coming on the live. I have no idea who Mandy is. You think they are hiding Big Short accounts somewhere? Yeah, somehow they've figured out a way. This is the mystery. I think I have an idea of who Mandy might be. It's definitely TMI. Bring Mandy on the live? No, I don't know who it is. I can't bring random people on my live. That's just not how it works. It's just, you can't do it. Also, you guys are crushing it with the likes tonight. Thank you, guys. Vex, can I scroll up and Fuzzy, you're not a random person. You can come on the live. Vex, can you scroll up and check out my question? Yeah. 11-6. Gotcha. Mandy is no longer who I thought they were. All right. Hold on. What was your name? Lokan. I do. Oh, here it is. Okay, so we talked about the TD thing a little bit. I think we need to do a little bit more research into exactly what's going on there because it's going to be like case specific as to why they can't do a transfer. Calling Mandy random. All right, everybody. All right. Damn, I'm old. Hey, I'm 22. Took her answer at face value. I mean, SV, what's the best way to DM you? You don't seem to be on Instagram much. Yeah, I'm also Twitter is probably the best. Twitter is probably the best. All right. Ooh. A little green there on the MACD. We got the RSI over 52. Ooh. We can get some more of these green bars on the MACD. That's going to be nice. But now I have a $40 November call ready to execute. Like exercise? Go for it. Jeez. Be 22 in like 3 weeks. There you go, Mandy. I contacted TD about the process for direct routing orders to the New York Stock Exchange. If anybody wants me to elaborate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can just select how. Like how they get it. On TD, I believe you can just do it on Thinkorswim. TD, E-Trade, Fidelity. I think you can do it on Schwab, but I'm not sure. 1990. Are you the oldest? Definitely not collective risk. Vix, why don't you live during the trading hours? Because I am in class. Maybe we can try it out. Winter break. I'll go live during the day. We'll see what happens. Oh boy, everybody's saying their birthday now. Not by default on TD. Yeah, I know. You gotta like click some buttons. Clicking some buttons. All right. We need to not have this. We cannot. This is. All righty. Oh yeah, we also have all of that inflation stuff going on right now. And there was that article I brought up briefly in the video today that basically said that I think it was 20 or 30% of like households got wiped of their savings. Like they just drained it. Now that hurts a lot because one, if they have less disposable income to spend on things, well, businesses are going to get hurt. Second, if the cost of goods is already going to go up anyway, then they're double screwed. So that's really going to be reflected during earnings season as well. And we saw it start with FedEx. FedEx was the one where it was like, yeah, we did well, but next quarter, I think they pulled guidance or guided down, which is always bad. When will we find out if we still own 80% of the float minus the synthetic? If we do another, I don't know. I mean, he would have to do another like proxy vote, I think, is how he got the numbers. Oh, Hayden's doing some DD on Mandy's statement. Uh-oh. Wait, that is 3 weeks, Hayden. Oh, wait. Oh, Hayden's got it. Mandy's. TD has 2 servers, one for advanced orders and one for basic orders. Interesting. Oh, Mandy messed up her math. Uh-oh. Let's see. Won't she be 21? Hayden, I would have to agree with you there. Wait till the real apes find out you're not talking about AMC and talking about birthdays. Turn your stream into it. So, Gary, if we're gonna talk about AMC when things come up, like we've been talking about AMC for an hour. They don't like that. They can do whatever they want. Like they get mad at what I want to do on my stream. Like you go do your own YouTube channel then. Liar. All right, let's see. What do we got over here? Somebody's definitely going wild on Twitter tonight. I can already tell. Australian pension fund considers crypto investment. Good for them. Whoa. As yields rise, some U.S. banks shift cash to treasuries. Why? Why would you do that? Yeah, you always want your orders to go to a lit exchange if you can control it. Why would you want your orders getting messed around in a dark pool? And the lie detector determined that is a lie. Yep, 100%. What happened with the lawyer who wanted dark pool trading halted? I mean, I could start a lawsuit that says I want dark pool trading halted, but it doesn't mean that they're going to do it. Dark pool is sin. Yeah. Oh, well, that's all right. I keep clicking the wrong thing. All right. TMI is going on a Twitter storm right now. There he goes. Get him. All right. Woke Fed losing control of inflation. Yeah, that's the funny thing. First, it started with inflation, not a problem. Then it's like, oh, it's transitory. And now it's like, if it's not transitory, like it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. It's like, oh, all right, Fed, like we trust you a whole lot right now. After 2008, after I think three now, it's either 2 or 3 of your members needed to step down due to basically ethics concerns over the trades that they were making. Imagine that you sat and on like the controlling committee where you own a specific asset and the Fed is then going to decide if they are going to pump a lot of buying pressure into that asset and increase your investment. What are you going to do? You're always going to be like, yeah, buy it, do it, buy it, buy the bonds. You want us to buy these bonds? No. I want you to buy these bonds over here. Can you buy these? They're like, yeah, we could probably buy those, but why do you want us to buy those bonds? It's like, no, don't worry about it. Buy those. And they all did it. They're like, buy these. Like, they're nuts. They're crazy. AMC Ape Gang saying big rip coming. You were saying that last night too. Do you honestly think dark pool can be banned or blocked? No. I mean, it's not really like they're not going to do that because dark pools are not just an AMC and GME situation. Like they're going to use the dark pool. Like not every single trade made in a dark pool is like meant to like be this shady manipulative thing. Like there are going to be a lot of trades that are getting executed in the dark pool that are getting executed there because they're using the dark pools for their purpose. Like dark pools do serve a purpose. Like imagine, let's just use like, I don't know, Facebook. Let's say there's a fund that owns $1 bajillion of Facebook. And they're like, well, we see this other investment that's going to give us 20% return guaranteed, no risk in a year. They're like, well, let's say we're down on our Facebook position right now. We don't think Facebook's going to go any higher. So we're going to sell our $1 bajillion worth of Facebook and put our money then into, I'm stupid, into the 20% risk-free per year asset. Okay, well, they don't dislike Facebook. They just see a better opportunity. So then they would have to go out and reposition that part of their portfolio by selling. So they would flood the market with selling volume. And if you saw all of these selling orders come in, you'd be like, something's wrong. Somebody knows something. And then you're going to sell too. And it tanks the price. But with dark pools, it masks it a little bit. You can still execute those trades. It's still going to affect the price, but you just can't see it. Yeah, dark pools, 20% in 1 year. That was the CEI put I sold this week. Yeah, well, good for you, man. No, I didn't spill my liquid IV. There's my phone charger right here that I just hit, and it just went whoop. Wow, you guys are really going nuts with the likes tonight. That's crazy. Thank you, guys. I feel that dark pool should no longer serve. Yeah, but it does serve a purpose. Like they do serve a purpose. Here's this is my little maybe controversial opinion. I don't think it's going to be controversial with he usually just stutters. Mandy, how do you know I stutter? Grr. See, I don't think I stutter on stream very much. So, okay. Wait, Mandy, you said you're a bartender? Well, all right. So, what were we saying? Okay, here's my controversial opinion, which I don't think it's going to be controversial with you guys at all. I don't think that short selling, taking a loan of a stock and then selling it which basically creates two owners of the same stock, should be allowed. Here's why. One, it can flood the market with selling volume for no reason. Two, if you think that a stock is going to go down because fundamentally the company is bad, you shouldn't have to force it down with that selling volume. You know what you can do instead? You can buy some deep in the money put contracts. It's not really going to affect the stock because if they're not going to hedge by shorting, if shorting's not allowed, they would then just, the market makers would then just buy offsetting put contracts. So then you're not affecting the stock at all. You can publish your report. You could be like, yeah, we're like short on it. We just bought a bunch of puts, but it wouldn't affect the market. Like if short selling went away, like, yeah, a lot of people say it's healthy for the market. It is in like exposing fraud, but it also is manipulative. Bartender, and I'm still in school. Okay, Mandy. We're going to play 20 questions here every once in a while. Mandy. I'm trying to think of a good question to ask. Mandy, what do you want to do after college? We're going to get to the bottom of this. I literally don't know who Mandy is. Please pull up iBorrowed for AMC and explain how it's only 85,000 shares available, yet the borrow fee is only 0.7. Mandy, what, bro? Let's see. No, no, stop. I don't know who Mandy is. That's the thing. I'm asking, I'm trying to ask questions to figure out who like this account is. You guys are funny. All right. I'm forever skeptical. I hope SV goes on daddy time like TMI. What is that? What is that? All right, I'm confused. Mandy, you got me stumped. You didn't even answer my question. So that's where we're at. We're going to start talking more AMC now. He's blushing. No, it's hot in here. Thoughts for tomorrow? I think this is thoughts for tomorrow. I think we're going to see some green at open. If the thing is it depends on what the overall market's going to start doing. So if the overall market starts ripping, then I think AMC is going to open solid green. But again, it's just a guess. Like it's literally just a guess. Why does it say restream? That's just the software that TMI and I use to stream. It's live. Don't worry. It's hot here. Where's a hoodie anyway? Yeah, I like hoodies. Leave me alone. I'm bad with the ladies. All right, bro. Whatever you say. It's like 60 degrees out. Open a window. Carl, how do you know? When TMI goes like, listen. I'm going to be a nurse if I don't get rich from my 12 shares of AMC. All right. My theory, if Mandy's telling the truth, my theory is wrong. It's fall, no? Yeah, it is fall. Yeah. All right. All right. When TMI tells someone the truth, TMI always telling people the truth. Let's see. In Texas, it's a cool 75. That's not cool. That's warm. We don't have seasons where I live. Yes, you do. They're just different. Definitely have seasons. New Jersey, not far from Yukon. It was a warm day. Oh, it was really nice today. I had to wear pants in my biology lab though. Oh, guess what, people? Guess what? The government kicked the can. Biden signs legislation raising U.S. debt limit. White House. Boom. Let's check futures. What are the futures doing right now? Probably ripping. Yeah, they're all right. Oh, allow. Okay, jeez. These ad blocker things just piss me off every time. All right, futures. Hold on. These are not futures. These are futures. Little green on the futures market. Probably priced in on the debt ceiling can kick. Only to December? I believe so, yeah. Yeah, that's when they were that was what was in the bill, so. Want to listen to that future song now? Which one? Yeah, so we're just going to have to deal with it again in December. And the Republicans have said that they are not going to help again. They're going to be like, nope, not helping. They helped this time. They said they weren't going to help, but then they helped. So we'll see what happens. But oh, Aria, thank you so much for the super. Hi, STV. AMC not leaving? Absolutely not. Thank you so much for that super. If dark pools are completely innocent of manipulation and cause AMC no harm, well, they're not. They do cause some harm. At least December is after our earnings. Yeah, I mean, then we have to worry about inflation and Evergrande and like all this other stuff. And then in November they can start tapering, and everybody's be like, "Oh no!" But it's like they're just gonna slowly walk it down. Oh, guys, if Vegas is in here, dude, I made these breakfast burritos today. Oh, might have to do that again after this. No. Thanks for the liquid IV addiction. You're welcome. If there's any addiction that you should have, liquid IV is a good one. Prague gonna get froggy tomorrow? I'd love it. I have a little tiny YOLO. I was warming up. I'm gonna start trading again. So I'm just so busy. I was warming up this week. Oh, I'm getting excited. What was in the burrito? Tater tots, bacon, like maple sausage, which was really good. 3 eggs, American cheese, ketchup, and sriracha. Can't go wrong. Really good. October monthly options. Tomorrow will be wild. AMC fight at 40. We're always fighting at 40, guys. 40 is like the new 14. Yeah, I had like 0 cash left in my account, and I was like, I'm gonna do this with it. Man, now I feel like we have a bullish trend for a little until tapering or Evergrande. Yeah. Short the VIX name is from a show. Yeah, Trey Spider. We talked about DRSing. Yeah, dude, that burrito. I've made it twice, and each time has been phenomenal. SV, am I gonna call Mandy and get her on the live? Sorry, Mandy. 801, SCV 801. Yeah, but at the same time, when we broke 1450 or in that 14 range, then we went to like 70 something. So I would much rather have this battle for 40 be for the next run than 801. Gringo burrito? Leave me alone. I said it was a breakfast burrito. Call me punk. AMC, Bank of America, and AMD are my biggest investments. AMD, first stock I ever bought at like $12. Love that stock. Caller, stop peer pressuring me, guys. All this peer pressure. What's up with Prague? It's one of those FTD short squeeze plays. And I think that they have some good fundamentals behind them too, but I'm not 100% sure. Breakfast burrito is gringo burrito? Okay. Call me or we'll fight. Mandy, I got enough problems right now. For real, the real burritos are, guys, SCV Portnoy? I am not Portnoy. Tell him TMI. Oh, there he is. There he is. TMI, I got like 15 minutes left. You want to pop on? Let's see if I still remember how to work this thing. Invite guests. About to slide into TMI's DMs with a link to our OnlyFans. Oh, Theo, thanks for the super, man. Because I'm apish. There we go. No, Mandy. Alrighty. Does anybody know if Fidelity wants it? Hold on. What? SV is afraid that Mandy might be a real girl? Nah, bro. There's a SPAC rap? That's funny. Oh. Oh, it is power half hour too. Let's run it. Ryan, SCV, call Mandy. Is she real? Ryan, first of all, how am I going to call Mandy? It's not like I can just be like, get my phone and be like, call Mandy, because I don't know who Mandy is. You need the TMI intro. When he does the remix intro, that's my favorite one. Now let's see if TMI types whenever Mandy responds. It would be hilarious if it was TMI and it was like an accident where he just flips it. SV, you should be Matt for Halloween on account of you look the exact same. I don't think so. Oh, here he is. What's up, buddy?
What's going on, my guy?
Not much. How's your night going?
Chilling right now. I got a fantasy basketball draft coming up tonight.
Oh, it's Thursday, isn't it? Oh, I was supposed to do something.
Oh no, my lineup. Oh
yep.
no. Oh no. Up. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. I was supposed to move someone and I just didn't because I think they were questionable.
Damn.
You can't, Mandy, you can DM me. It'll just go into my requests.
Monday. Thursday, Mike Evans. That's fine. That's fine.
Mine was a running back. It was my like backup running back.
Oh no, this is not good. Okay, we're good. Too many damn leagues. Come on. Quarterback empty.
Mandy
Sunday,
is
Monday,
Gary
Monday,
now.
Monday, Sunday. Good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's screwed. I think. I don't know. I haven't looked. I think I can get on it from here. Oh, they kicked the debt ceiling can today. Yay.
All right, we're good.
What is it? What was I doing? We'll do fantasy after.
Hey, man, coming on up in that league. Let's see where we at.
I'm doing all right.
Where are we at? Who you playing this week?
I don't know.
You're playing Jeff.
Oh God. I probably wasn't gonna win anyway. So
I feel like Jeff's a low key, like he knows what the hell's going on.
yeah, I feel like he's taking it. I feel like if anybody's like low key really good at fantasy, I would think it would be Jeff.
Yeah. I think he probably teaches as part of one of his courses. He probably has like a fantasy option where it's like, I'll teach you how to make money and I'll teach you how to win your fantasy football league. Let's see here. TMI, you see Mandy and STV flirting?
We're not flirting. Oh, I thought I figured it out who Mandy was. So I was trying to play like 20 questions to see, and it's just no, didn't work.
Wait, you played 21 questions with Mandy?
No. I asked
Dude,
like two questions.
That's like my high school.
No. I was just stop every single time you come on.
I'm just 21 questions. It never got to 21. I'll tell you that much. It never.
No.
If it got to 11, I was asking too many questions.
I was like, oh, I have an idea. So I just started asking questions because I saw Mandy pop in saying wild stuff again. So I was like, oh, geez, here we go. Real rugged. Thanks for the super. Welcome, TMI, a.k.a. the masked investor. Why do you wear a mask?
Was that me?
Yeah, bro. Why are you wearing a mask? Your channel's called The Masked Investor and you wear a mask. What's up with that?
I know. It's like I'm actually doing what my channel says I'm doing. It's weird as hell. Just call me so I can prove I'm a girl. Wait, is Mandy serious?
I have no idea.
Dude, call her. Dude, call her.
How do you do no caller ID? My phone's over here. We also have 8 minutes left. All right,
Mandy. No, give Mandy a link to the video call.
To the live?
Yeah.
All right, Mandy. Mandy, we're gonna have one rule. You cannot say anything wild.
Oh, okay. You know what? That might be a bit risky. Yeah, you're right.
All right, we'll figure it out some other time.
I'm just saying we could figure it out, right? We could figure it out.
No, because Mandy, the whole thing was that she met you on our trip. And I still do not know.
Did she talk to us before the trip?
No. Mandy popped up after the trip.
I asked so-and-so and she said it wasn't her.
Interesting. Okay, because that's who I thought.
And she said just block her. I was like, I'm not doing all that. But I mean, I'm just trying to figure out who this is.
The crow says, let's have some fun. Delay the video. I can't. It'll still it doesn't matter if I delay it. It's like if I cut it, the video will still go.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. Okay, dude, call it. Yeah, call. Can you call privately?
I think I can.
Oh, dude, do a Discord call.
Mandy, do you have Discord? Oh, can you do it on your computer?
Yeah, yes, but that would still come out on your live though.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, because it'll still be out loud just in case.
Team
I knows who Mandy is. Guys, I don't know who Mandy is.
We had a good idea, but it's just not. It wasn't who we thought it was. And then I thought it was somebody else, and I was like, but it's not.
So wait, Mandy, how would Short the Vix get your number?
I think she was saying she was gonna DM it to me, but I didn't even know Mandy was following me on Twitter. I honestly thought Mandy was just a random profile. Oh God. Hugh is back. What's up, Hugh? I know who Mandy is. It's Nicolas Cage. Ask her if she knows the Cheddar Goblin.
Okay, Mandy, DM Short the Vix on Twitter. Oh shit! Let's get ready for the fantasy football draft.
Oh, She DM'd on Twitter. All right, we're gonna have to figure that out at some point.
Wait, she did?
Yeah, should we do it right now?
It's your live, so I don't wanna push any buttons here and get this thing all messed up.
All right, I do see it, and we do have 5 minutes.
This is gonna be crazy.
We could do it,
or we could why am I sweating right now? All right, go ahead, do it up.
All right, I gotta have my phone.
This is gonna be wild. What if it's somebody like?
I don't know the area code.
Can you imagine? If it was somebody that? You know what? Never mind.
That we knew.
Never mind. Nope.
YOLO.
Just think about the people that we ran into when we traveled. Like it could be like.
Think about what?
The people that we ran into when we traveled. It could be like older. It could be like younger. It could be like.
Yeah. I don't want cake. All right, we'll do it. We'll do it another night because we got to get off soon.
Yeah. Safe. Oh. If it was Trey, that would be freaking hilarious.
Wait, hold on. Interesting.
What's that?
Some of the stories are not checking out. Darth says I forgot to tell TMI I'm smoking on some goo berry today. It's a nice flavor and good buzz. Def recommend that is all. Call Mandy.
Call it.
We'll figure it out another night. My vote is that Mandy's review dork. It's not.
No, it's not. Because review dork was on my live while Mandy was in the chat.
Exactly.
So his hands were on his face while she was talking. That's unless he was typing with something else. It's not him.
Yeah, 2 different devices.
No, but I saw him on the live with his hands up.
Mandy is antics. Mandy is Astro. It's Trey. Mandy is review dork.
Mandy might be Mandy.
I think Mandy's just Mandy.
TMI, you call her since STV is scared. She didn't want to. First things first, she does not flirt with me like that because you're here. Second, she. Oh wait, what? That's the area.
Yeah.
Who do we know?
I don't. That's the thing. I have no idea. So it's just going back to watch it be Reg Capital. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Reg Capital.
Oh man.
Funny.
That'd be good.
All right. What are we thinking for tomorrow? I mean, we got I think market starts to go up, we're gonna see some more boom booms.
What am I thinking? So I think it's gonna be a roller coaster tomorrow. I think the crazy plays. I probably can't say that. What can I say? I think it's gonna go up early and down late. Like I think it's gonna be one of those where it's kind of like if
bouncy.
Yeah, I don't recommend playing weeklies. If you're gonna play anything as short as possible, I would say the following Friday would be the best date, not too far out of the money.
Yeah.
Just based on the potential that we could see a little bit of gamma if this thing does finish up high, but may or may not. If this thing runs first thing in the morning, we could see that 44 maximum, in my opinion. Almost like a 10% run is a maximum I think we see tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we could get. I think they might try to get us around max pain.
Well, that's the thing is that I think we can still run up and then we come back down. But you don't want to say these things because, yeah, I'm not trying to encourage people to buy puts. But.
Exactly.
Draft on in 10 seconds.
All right, guys. Thanks for everybody coming into the stream. TMI, good to see you, buddy.
My guy, my man, 100 grand, chilling here with Mandy. I was like, well, if Mandy's here, I gotta jump in and see what's going on. I heard everyone's hitting me up saying, "Hey, Mandy's in the chat with your boy Shirt the Vic." I was like, "Mandy's in the chat with who?"
I think she came to my chat first, unless it was yours first, and then she came over to mine.
I think it was yours first.
She came over to mine talking about you, and I was like, I don't know what's going on here.
Same thing she did with me. She's playing hard to get. I see what's going on here. Yeah. Listen, Mandy, what I would suggest is check out what's his name? Check out Claybro. Go over to his chat and tell him that Short the Vic sent you.
All right, guys. That's going to wrap it up for tonight. I got to go study. Later.
Deuces.